Diavolo has always been an intriguing unit. He can deal insane damage, certainly some of the highest in the game, but he's incredibly restricted in it, and can easily be screwed over by the board. However, 15 skill uses seems to cement the fact that Diavolo is one of its main units, and certainly has had an effect on its meta. Now, what is Diavolo's skill? Diavolo's skill puts you into his own form of stand-up that heavily increases partner panel damage. Yes, specifically partner panel damage. You don't want to match a bunch of random 3x3s during it. You want to specifically make partner panels the main focus, usually a 5x5 if it's allowed. Diavolo also spawns partner panels in the top right and some blocks in the mid-bottom left. Because of this, it can severely hinder Diavolo's partners, as they have to be able to get rid of those blocks, or they just will not work with his skill. As for the enhancements he gets from leveling his skill level, at skill level 2 his time skip will increase the time in his stand-up to 50%. At skill level 3 he'll decrease his cooldown by 20 to become 80 cooldown. At skill level 4 his time skip will increase the time in his stand-up to 100%. And at skill level 5 his cooldown decreases by another 20 to become 60 cooldown. Partners who work with Diavolo are limited, to say the least. While basic replacer units work with him, they aren't really viable due to the fact that using their skill in Diavolo's time skip will leave you without any skill to use as soon as you're outside of it. The best basic replacers who work with Diavolo are Jonathan, Sword Jonathan, and kind of Voice Narancia, who's mostly dragged down by boost level. Doppio is also an alright option, but still not amazing. However, there is one Diavolo partner that pushes him from a unit with an extremely powerful skill and no one to use it with, to the unit we see today. Voiced Giorno is the best replacer in this game easily, sporting a great replace pattern, good cooldown, and the unique ability of being able to enhance his own panels if they overlap his own. Now on paper this isn't too special, as the unit who works with replacers, Risotto, already enhances panels for the replacer, but when they introduced Diavolo, that's when Voiced Giorno really shined. Voiced Giorno hits all of Diavolo's blocks, and due to the fact he can enhance, means he can actually charge himself and Diavolo. The best way to use Voiced Giorno in Diavolo is to first have Voiced Giorno in the lead, so you can immediately get his skill started and start making boxes. Once you're in Diavolo's time skip, attempt to create as big of a Voiced Giorno square as possible before using his skill, as you want the square to be enhanced, which only happens when he overlaps with the panels. Make sure this isn't too late so you can focus on making a 5x5, but also don't do it too early to sacrifice some precious enhanced panels. If you get this all done, you can do absurd numbers, some of the highest, if not highest possible damage in the game in one skill use. This, however, does bring up a few flaws in Diavolo. He only has one viable partner that can get him into top 100, and holes can screw him over immensely. It doesn't help that 15 skill uses could be upping the skill limit, which would overall hurt Diavolo, as less skill uses means he outdamages the competition far earlier. Diavolo, while being very limited in some of his uses due to flaws I've already noted, is also incredibly powerful and is the unit who easily benefited the most from 15 skill uses. He went from a good unit who benefited from score attack conditions to a unit who defines the 15 skill use meta, a meta all about dealing as much ridiculous damage as possible in 30 skill uses shared between two of your units, for now, and damage is definitely all what Diavolo's skill is all about. Don't expect to get top 100 right away with Diavolo. He requires far too many specific things immediately out of the gate to become a meta unit for you. But with enough time, willpower, and especially saving, it should hopefully pay off. He's no Part 4 Jotaro, Anubis Polnareff, or Voiced Risotto, but Diavolo is one of my favorite units in the game for a reason, and I think he's definitely become a major unit, and has some big staying power in this current meta. Thanks for watching.